Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to fill out both the digital bracket entry and the bracket submission in Google Forms for March Mammal Madness in case you still need some help on how to do that. So remember, March Mammal Madness is this annual tournament that happens in March every year, run by that professor from Arizona State University. So this is a nationwide event that we are going to be participating in by filling out our bracket or making our prediction of which animal is going to win each battle. So that we're starting out with 65 animals. Each battle, one of the animals will be eliminated and one of the animals will move on to the next battle. I'm going to have you start by filling out this digital bracket in Google Slides. You're doing this in Google Slides, that way you can refer back to it. Throughout the month, you'll be able to come back to this slide deck and see what your prediction was at the beginning. And then I'm also going to have you fill out the bracket in Google Forms. That way I can automatically track your points throughout the month. Okay, so you have to do both of these. And it's going to be much, much, much easier if you do the Google Slides first. So let's go over how to do the Google Slides. Slide 1 is just an overview of the full bracket. You don't have to do anything on slide 1. We're going to start with slide 2. Now, when we're looking at this, what I want you to pay attention to is all of these colored boxes that say winner. Wherever you see a red, orange, yellow, or green box that says winner, you need to type whichever animal you think is going to win that battle. So our first battle is the dugong versus the kolokolo possum. Now remember the way the ranking works. This number represents their rank. So the dugong is ranked first or ranked best, and it's going to be battling the kolokolo possum, which is ranked 16th or the worst. So I can look at our research slides. This one wasn't quite filled out, but it's going to be the dugong, which is 8 feet long, 600 pounds, marine animal, versus the kolokolo possum, which is 8 centimeters tall. So very, very tiny. My personal prediction is that the dugong is going to win this. Again, you can say whichever one you want. You're welcome to guess the kolokolo possum. If you're looking to win the most points, I would recommend guessing the dugong. The next one is going to be a little closer. We have the musk deer, which is ranked 8th, versus the aoudad, which is ranked 9th. This one is going to be more of a toss-up. Those are really closely ranked, and they're pretty similar animals. So if I go back here, I can see number 8, the musk deer, versus number 9, the aoudad. It really doesn't matter which one you pick. Again, you can write either one. I'll say the musk deer, and I'm just going to abbreviate it MD. I know what that means. It stands for musk deer. That way I don't have to type the full thing. So I can do the same thing for the kind of baboon versus the Egyptian fruit bat. I'm going to say KB for kind of baboon. Again, you do not have to predict the same ones I'm predicting. And then let's say the solenodon for this one. I'll just say sol. Now I can do, now I can look at round 2 a little bit. I still need to finish out round 1, but I'm going to start looking at round 2. Our next battle is going to be a battle between these winners. So it's going to be between the dugong and the musk deer, or the dugong and the aoudad, if that's what you picked as the winner. So between the dugong and the musk deer, I still think that the dugong is going to win. So I'm going to put dugong. So I'm saying that of the 2 winners, the dugong is going to be the winner of those winners. Same thing here with the kind of baboon versus the solenodon. I'll put the kind of baboon. Again, you can use the research slides over here to help you decide which ones you want to pick. Now I can do round 3. That's going to be the winners of the winners fighting. So this battle is going to be, for me, between the dugong and the kind of baboon. Let's just say dugong. I'm not going to finish this division, but you would do the same thing down here. All of these battles with the winners fighting the winners of the winners fighting, until we get to our final winner of Trixie Taxonomy. Once I figure out this winner, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to type the name of the animal that I typed right here on slide 6 right here. And this will bring us to our final 4 so that we can get to our final champion. If I look at slide 3 is slightly different because there is a wild card. So the red kangaroo is going to battle whoever wins this wild card battle. So it's the Hopi chipmunk versus the southern red-backed vole. Now both of these are going to be ranked 16th. Whichever one wins, either the Hopi chipmunk or the southern red-backed vole, whichever wins is going to be the 16th ranked or the worst ranked competitor in the red and fur division. So I'm going to pick one of these. Let's say I go with the Hopi chipmunk. Then it's going to be the red kangaroo versus the Hopi chipmunk for this winner right here. After that, we'll do this division exactly like we did the others. Then we also have the Of Myths and Monsters division and the Sea Beasties. Okay. Then once we finish all the individual divisions, we'll bring the winner from each division, and the winners will battle each other until we get to our final champion. And you can see how many points you get for guessing each round correctly. After you do this, then we can go to the bracket submission on Google Forms. It is really, really important that you submit this because this is the one that this submission is how I'm going to track your points. So that is how you will win or earn points over your classmates. So you'll just type your name and your period. And then the first thing it asks for is who did you select to win the wild card? So what you're going to do is you're going to go back to your Google Slides and it'll be on slide 3, the wild card. I said Hopi chipmunk. Again, you can say whichever one you want. But I said that I think the Hopi chipmunk is going to win. So I'm going to select Hopi chipmunk and go to the next page. You'll see I'm now on Trixie Taxonomy round 1. So these numbers and letters that I've written up here are that represents which battle is which. So TTR1.1, that stands for Trixie Taxonomy round 1.1 winner. So that's going to be the dugong versus the Kolokolo possum. I had selected that the dugong was going to win. Then we have Trixie Taxonomy round 1.2 right here, musk deer versus aoudad. I had selected the musk deer. Then round 1.3, that's going to be this battle right here. That was the kind of baboon for me. And again, if I forget, the reason I had you fill this out first is so that you can go back to this page and just quickly see what you already decided. So whatever you select over here should be what you've already decided in your Google Slides. Kind of baboon, Solenodon. I'm just going to randomly choose these. I know I didn't finish this in my slides, but okay. Now I'm going to go to Trixie Taxonomy round 2. Or it really doesn't matter. You can go to either of these. If you just click next, it'll take you to the Of Myths and Monsters. So you can just click next. I'm going to go to round 2 real quick so I can show you what round 2 looks like. So in round 2, we're filling out these right here. Okay. So Trixie Taxonomy round 2.1 winner, that's going to be, for me, I had said that's going to be between the dugong and the musk deer. Yours might be different, but I said it was between the dugong and the musk deer and that the dugong wins. So I'm going to select dugong. And then for round 2.2, this one, for me, I had said that was between the kind of baboon and the Solenodon, and I said that the kind of baboon wins. Okay, and I'm going to keep going through this. Make sure that you put a selection in for each of these. I'm just going to go to the next slide. Now it's asking for the round 3 winner, which I had said was the dugong for this one. And I didn't make a prediction. Let's just say red wool. Finally, I can go to round 4, where I will select the Trixie Taxonomy champion, which will be this one right here. That's also the animal that you're going to write on slide 6, right there. Okay, so let's just say, I haven't chosen yet, but let's just say I chose the red wolf. Okay, from there I'm going to want to go, if you've been going through Trixie Taxonomy round 1, 2, 3, 4, you're going to want to make sure to go to Of Myths and Monsters round 1 next. Don't go straight to round 4, otherwise you'll miss 3 of the rounds and you won't get as many points. Okay. If the navigation is confusing to you, just don't click anything. If you don't click anything, it'll take you through every page. So again, I'll repeat that. If the navigation is still confusing to you, just don't select one. Just click next. It'll let you go on, and it'll work from there. All right. Please let me know if there are any questions. This has to be completed by the end of the day on Monday, March 8th. Okay. If you submit this Google form after Monday, unfortunately, you won't be able to compete against your classmates for the prize at the end. All right. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see y'all later. Bye, everyone.